Morgans, those of you that have been with me on a coin show before know I love my vintage Morgans. And it's just because it's the biggest silver coin ever to circulate in this country, found and discovered out of the largest silver find. It's just the classic American go big or go home story. And this is the big coin. But inside of that, there are P's, O's, S's, some Carson Cities, one Denver. Which one do I gravitate towards? Well, owning one is important, but then once you get into it, there are certain coins you can't find. And it's just because, well, there are very few that were made or very few that survived. Over these next few shows, we're covering a number of these very special coins for a couple of minutes. A lot of people have been asking. We're doing our best to deliver for you. Up next, wow when it comes to the numbers. So when you look at this coin on the outside, we sell this coin in uncirculated condition in a capsule, anywhere between $79, $89, and on sale every once in a while, give or take $69, right? It's a beautiful late date Morgan dollar. Mintage figures, very small. And I'll get to that in a second. But when you get to 64 grade, you all of a sudden enter the stratosphere of very, very scarce, very, very special coin. Yet look at the price. And that's the difference here. So the Philadelphia Mint was the first mint to strike the Morgan dollar. They started in 1878. They went all the way through 27 consecutive years to 1904. And then when they were working on the peace dollar design, they struck it again in 1921. 28 years in all. If you rank them in order, from the one they made the fewest to 1921, the one they made the most of, those 28 coins, this one ranks number 7. So it's a top 10 low mintage coin. 2.8 million. It's a good piece outright, which is why if you have a choice of common coins or the 1897, you always grab the 1897 because it's actually significantly rarer. And then you have the Pittman Act, which popped up in 1918, and all these older Morgans in high grade have a significant impact because the coins that made it in the circulation, well, they're circulated. The coins that didn't make it into circulation were in government vaults. And in 1918, the government vaults were opened, and they grabbed 60% of the Morgan dollars that existed, and they melted them to help the English with their silver certificate run in India. Would they destroy? No idea. They didn't keep those records. They just told us how many they destroyed. Well, now with NGC PCGS's help, we can look at this coin specifically and compare it to everything else around it. And we know what was destroyed and what wasn't. It's just now the numbers add up. The more you get, like what Paul Harvey used to say when I was growing up, the rest of the story. The rest of the story is the populations on these coins are special. This one, just take a look, right? With a mintage of 2.8 million coins, as I referenced, ranking number 7 out of 28 Morgan dollars from Philadelphia. In 64 or higher, there are only 10,730 coins known to exist. Tiny. If this was a silver eagle, I couldn't tell you what the price would be behind it. Add a few zeros for sure. Because in 2019, the lowest minted silver eagle ever, the S Enhanced Reverse Proof, they made 30,000 of them. It replaced the 95W at 32,500, and that coin today is a what? A $3,000 coin when you find it. Know why? Because there's only 30,000 known to exist. Well, if you go and look at these rarer older Morgans, you start seeing a different story. Why is this coin with only 10,730, the most popular of all of our vintage coins, only $299, when a brand new coin, which significantly more known to exist, pops in? Popularity, it's the same thing. The silver eagle is the modern issue coin. The Morgan dollar is the vintage coin. How many? How rare? Well, in 7D condition, that 19S is what? Over 10,000 coins known, and it's $3,500 to $4,000 coin. Well, in 64 grade or higher, vintage, high grade, here 10,730. Telling you. By comparison, how about some other numbers? The 1880S, 377,000 coins. The 1883O, 311,000 coins. The 1884O, 500,000 coins. That's how many were certified by NGC. Compared to this one, 10,000, and change. Competition on this coin, $150 more. They're at $449. While we have a few, we're at $299.95. Like normal, I need more than 4 or 5 minutes to talk about these beauties because of just how special they are. No time for a clock. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Look this one up. If you haven't had it added to your collection right now, how about one of the keys to the 1890s? The population's true. This is very special, very rare, and only at $299.95, a bargain.